What up, world? And this is why you have a chance to break them down like you do.
Yeah.
You know, like system.
BTR boxing.
And Boxing with Jeff. It's a podcast. What up, world? Thank you for rocking with us on another episode of our podcast. This is BTR Boxing and Boxing with Jeff. And we are your hosts for the evening. This is Manny Man, and I'm Jeff. So we get into
Let's start with boxing news. Looks like Benavidez finally made the jump to Riyadh season. November 22nd, it is official. His first Riyadh season card. He'll be headlining against Anthony Yard in Riyadh. What are your thoughts on that? Him coming to Riyadh finally.
It's a good move for Benavidez for sure. I'm pretty sure he's going to beat Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard, you know, with boxing, you know, it takes one punch. But it's going to be an interesting matchup, especially to see if he can get in there and touch up, you know, with Benavidez. But we ain't going to talk too much into it, but it's a good opportunity for both gentlemen, especially for Benavidez. I think this route was the best route in the next, you know, for his, you know, future endeavors in boxing. But I'm interested to see what Turkey's gonna do with him because it's about to be crazy.
Yeah, so. I mean, 168 starting to get loaded, so
yeah.
Him entering Riyadh season only makes it that much more interesting. There's a possibility there, but we'll see. We won't get too ahead of ourselves. But him entering Riyadh season does open up options. We'll leave it at that. Like you said, a lot of options. So, you know, congratulations.
168, there's a lot of guys floating around. So. That seems like it's about to be a hot commodity in the boxing world, the 168. So
it really is.
It's about to be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good card too. It's gonna be a good card. They're calling the Ring of Champions. There's 4 cards, all 4 with world titles on the line. Bam Rodriguez being in the card, Brian Norman Jr. being on the card, Devin Haney will be in the card too. So I mean, it's gonna be a stacked card. Pretty good card.
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, good card.
You know, dealing with Turkey.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to make it pop, so.
Yeah, so.
And now it's up to the fighters to do what they got to do.
Right. It's up to them, exactly. They got to deliver now, so hopefully we get better delivery than the last time, but we'll see how that goes.
Way better. Way better.
Way better.
Yeah, because the New York one was just, it was all rolly, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, it was a rolly show.
It was a rolly show. It was rolly night.
Don't think that's what he was investing in, but that's what he got in his return. It was a rolly show.
And I'm still not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like I said,
boxing. Yep.
It's boxing, and he went in there to win, and he did what he had to do. So
absolutely.
So no matter what excuses or what happens after the fight, rolly won. So
yeah, he did his thing. So that's part of boxing. You never know. So we'll see what happens with Benavidez and Yard. So that's as far as boxing news goes. As far as this week goes, it is fight week. Let's start with Friday night on Netflix in New York, I believe. Yeah, New York. Amanda Serrano
Part 3.
Taylor, Part 3.
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. I'm a big fan of both. You know what I mean? Women boxing is on the rising. It's been on the rising. Shout out to both women. They put on a hell of a show, both fights. Yeah. I'm leaning towards Serrano, you know, of course, for the home team. But again, like I said, I love Katie Taylor. You know, she's an amazing performer. You know, she's dope inside the ring, outside the ring. You know, professional at all times. She doesn't stop throwing punches. You talk about punches and bunches, that girl just throws it all. Yeah. So, you know, she got everything that she needs. And, you know, Serrano, same thing. You know, it's going to be interesting this time around to see if she changes up her game plan. You know, her attack and everything. So, I'm excited.
I mean, the last time they went at it was an interesting fight. I mean, supposedly it was a unanimous decision. I think all of us saw that as controversial.
Yeah, I thought Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano put in more work on the second fight.
Right.
You know, but I mean, probably the Georges was like, you know, they probably seen it different. You know,
I think it was the cut, right? That was probably the cut.
And the cut, of course, and it makes things look worse than what it is. So, but you know, it is what it is. She got a time for redemption, and you know, she's gonna come and get that leg back. So.
Yep. Yeah. As far as me, I mean, I agree. I think Amanda should take it this time. I think if she does exactly what she did in the last fight, except getting that cut. As far as pace, he dictates the pace. doesn't allow Taylor to take over. As long as that happens, I think we'll
If
see
she
Amanda
uses that
taking it.
jab through the fight, and just jab,
That jab.
because she
That
has
jab will
that,
be a problem.
that distance. She gonna come away with a victory.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then even Katie Taylor's already talking about if Serrano wins, she said she's up for the fourth fight.
Yeah.
So that right there has you wondering a little bit too.
I mean, they've all three have been interesting, so why not? You know?
Yeah. I mean, talk is cheap.
Well,
you never know.
I'm assuming that there will be interesting, but I think it's going to be interesting nonetheless.
For women's
so
boxing and the sport of boxing, this fight is amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
We covered it last time, so we covered it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I mean, it wasn't a letdown the last time they went at it. I think this time, once again,
for sure.
it's going to be a banger.
I mean, they can mess around and get, have fight of the year. So
I think so. That type of matchup. So
that'll be dope.
Yep.
That'll be dope.
Especially with the Netflix platform, that'd be pretty cool for them, to headline that. So a lot of eyes.
It was dope. First, you go to Netflix to watch movies and shows and documentaries.
Right.
And now you got boxing. So,
they're stepping it up.
Yeah. Shout out to Netflix.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Serrano. Shout out to Team Taylor. Let's get it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there Friday night. And then as far as fight week continues, Saturday night we have a Riyadh card, Ring 3, they're calling it. It is a DAZN pay-per-view with Mr. Berlanga coming back to fight Shiraz as a headliner.
Berlanga and Shiraz, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, I've seen both fighters come up. Berlanga, boom, knocking out people like Teofimo used to do.
Yeah,
talk too much on Theo, but that, so that's what made me open my eyes like, dang, he's knocking people out like this. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, like everybody else, he caught out Canelo early. Then he got exposed.
Yeah.
And then he tried to climb his way back to his spot that he was before. Then gets a Canelo fight, doesn't even perform how we want him to. And being entertaining and running your mouth is cool, but when you get in that ring, you gotta let your hands do the talking. And Canelo's the only one that let his hands do the talking.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, with Canelo, a lot of times, a lot of fighters go in there just to survive, not to win.
Well, definitely, they William Skolett. And then for Shiraz, he came off a fight with Carlos Adames. And that was a good fight, even though he hurt his hand. You know what I mean? That probably was the cause of him losing, because I thought he was going to win that fight.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
But Adames, man, went in there and just sparked him from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Adames was that type of fighter, but he turned up.
But I mean, let's be honest. A lot of us saw Adames win the fight. I mean, they call it a draw.
Yeah.
But
like I said, but then again, you see how Shiraz's hand was all blown up at the end.
I mean, he was hurt.
Stuff happens. You know what I mean? When you know a fighter and you expect something to happen and it don't happen, 9 out of 10, something's wrong with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? You start seeing them tugging on their glove. They're not using that hand that they usually, their power hand that they usually knock out people with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting. They're both fully healthy, no injuries, no nothing. Berlanga looked real good in camp. I didn't really see too much of Shiraz in camp, but
I mean, he's coming up.
I know he's
coming up to 168 from 160, so that's going to help as well.
That's going to be crazy, and he's a big dude, tall dude.
Yep.
So I think it's going to benefit him, because he's going to come in more heavy. You know what I mean? He probably walks around more heavy, not having to worry about cutting weight and being at 160.
Mm-hmm. He
can kind of be himself, and that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Like, for real. So you see what he did to Amon Williams. So, come on.
I mean, it's going to be a fight. It's one of those fights where I feel they both need it coming into the fight.
Oh, no, they both do.
You know what I mean?
They
both need this fight.
Yeah.
They both need this.
It's that now or nothing fight. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Both.
Because they're not going to be standing around, handing out title shots to these guys.
No.
But for Shiraz, in his case, he's still fairly new and fresh in the sport, so he probably got more potential endeavors, as far as with boxing moving forward. For Berlanga, because he's already kind of been through the ringer, and he already had the Canelo and all that. We're expecting more, so for him, he's probably gonna get pushed back more if he loses.
Oh yeah.
So
if he loses,
it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Get them fist up, swing, do what you gotta do, then get in that ring.
It's gonna be a good fight. I mean, to me, the styles are perfect. Because Berlanga, like you said, he carries that power. One punch and it's over, right? With Berlanga. And then
But Shiraz has that power too.
yes, he does.
That's the crazy part.
Yes, and
Like,
he controls the fight usually. You know what I mean? Like he controls pace. So, and he's difficult to get over because it's distance. That guy has reach.
He got reach. He's like Fandora. Like that dude is just tall and long.
Right. So, to me, it's gonna be an interesting fight. Personally, the way I see it is, as long as Shiraz can neutralize that power of Berlanga's, I think he should be able to pull this off.
Almost definitely.
He should be able to pull it off.
Because he ain't got to worry about trying to keep Berlanga off of him because I just don't think he's going to be looking like how he was when he first got on the scene. You know what I mean? All scary and knocking people out. And I get he's running his mouth and doing what he got to do, but that's for sure.
I mean, that's for sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, once you step up in competition, it's different. You know, Shiraz is one of those fighters. I mean, I think he's more of a real deal. I know a lot of people have it in question because of the last performance, but like we said, he did get hurt.
Dude got injured.
Right. So at the end here, I think we're gonna see.
But we don't make excuses in boxing.
No, right? It's boxing. It's part of the sport. So to me, we're gonna see a real good performance here because he's coming up, because he's gonna be healthy, and because so much is on the line. So much on the line on this fight.
And I'm pretty sure Turkey got some stuff in the bag for sure.
Oh man, I mean, come on now. You know, so with the way 168 is lining up right now, the winner has a lot on the line here. We're talking about 7 figures, a lot on the line.
Definitely. You know and they put up a bet for 100,000. They shook on it on the face off.
Yep.
So Shiraz said, "Hey, it's on camera. Let's run it."
Right.
Berlanga said it. He's the one that threw out the number. So it's gonna be dope. And we got our co-main event for the evening: William Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson. So that should be a good fight. It's
going to be a fantastic fight. These two guys have been chasing each other for the last 2 years.
And it's finally here.
Finally.
So, you know, let's get it.
To me, it's going to depend who dictates pace. If Shakur uses his jab, if he lowers...
So that's a key word for this fight?
Jab. Pace.
Keyword pace. Second one, jab.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he dictates pace and handles that jab, those two right there are going to be key for Shakur.
Most definitely.
Because Zepeda's a volume puncher. You know, if he can go in there and stay busy round after round,
you got to slow that
volume down. Got to slow him down.
Got to. If not, it's going to be a long night.
Very long night.
But Shakur does have the ring IQ. He does have the speed, the power. He has everything, all the tools that he needs to beat Zepeda.
He does.
So if he utilizes them correctly, like you said, use that jab, dictate that pace.
Yep.
You'll have a good night.
You'll have a great night.
But again, you never know. It gets a little shaky up in there.
But it's Zepeda. It might be a long night for Shakur.
Yeah.
Or a short one.
And we don't want that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Shakur Stevenson fans over here.
Yeah.
We like William Zepeda as well. But, for Shakur, we want the best endeavors because, you got a bright future in boxing.
Absolutely.
You still got a lot to go, a long way to go.
Yep.
More titles to capture.
Yep.
More weight classes to capture. So, get out there, champion, do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he gets shade for the wrong reasons. They just throw shade because of the way he's finished his fights. But he's a boxer. He's a boxer. He can handle 12 rounds. He controls the distance. He rarely loses rounds. But this fight right here will, to me, cement who Shakur's going to be.
Oh, for sure.
Because
for sure, and that's just coming from a lot of people hating on Shakur.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna get in there and do what he got to do. You know what I mean? Hopefully in spectacular fashion, or knock him out, or hopefully don't get knocked out. But I think he's gonna hold his own and then do what he got to do.
Yeah. To me, I'll be honest with you. I think he goes 12. But I think it'll be in a fantastic fashion. He might hurt or drop Zepeda at least once in this fight. But I think it's gonna be that type of fight.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Got that high volume.
I'll be shocked.
When you got that high volume puncher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can catch him. Clean coming in, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
hey,
I mean,
look what you said when I told you about the Tevin Farmer and Schofield. I said he gonna stop that dude probably. You said he stops Farmer. Stop that dude in one round. Come on.
One round. It's boxing. Yeah, you're right. It's boxing. So
boxing.
I mean, Shakur can't stop someone. So.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. To me, I think he'll go 12 rounds. He'll win a decision, but in a decisive way, leading him up to greater things.
Well, until then, Saturday night.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Everybody tune in.
Yep.
Friday as well. You know what I mean? Katie Taylor, Manny Serrano.
Yep.
Saturday we got Shakur and Zepeda. Main event, Berlanga, Shiraz.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get ready for some good fights for this weekend. But as always, thank you for walking with us. This is BTR Boxing and Boxing with Jeff. And like always, peace to the next episode.